What's up? What's up? NBA talk. Cavaliers versus Minnesota. I don't want to go so much into it. I just want to do a brief description of what's going on with the Cavaliers and a little bit from Minnesota. So let me get into it. Cavaliers won this game, obviously. 125 to 99 to Timberwolves. Pretty much balled the entire game. Didn't let down for nothing. And one of the things about this game is LeBron James is doing less now, which is very good. A very good. The less workload he has to do, the better. So that way he'll be great when he comes in to playoff time. He gave you 13 points, 12 rebounds, 8 assists, and that's a lot. And 2 blocks. Side of the round, Kevin Love gave you 20 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists. Um, Tristan Thompson, 7 rebounds, 6 assists. Four are offensive rebounds. This guy's a juggernaut from the offensive line. I mean, when offensive boards go, um, it's been a great thing ever since he was asserted into the starting lineup. I feel like he can do more now. He's getting more minutes, more time to play. J.R. Smith is balling for the past couple of games, 3 games, scoring above 20 points. I believe he's averaging 25 points for the past 3 games. Tonight he had 27 points, 10 out of 12 shooting, 5 out of 6 from the 3-point line. Very balling. And this is what we need. And he is a streaky shooter. But if he can be consistent and stop messing up like he did in the playoffs, like he just at for long periods of time he just disappears. If he could actually maintain and actually do other stuff, like go to the hole and stop shooting all the time. Even though he shot great, but there are many times where he just stunk the joint up and he just disappears. It's like if he's not making shots, he's nowhere to be found. Hopefully he can learn to just drive into the hole or do other stuff. Do something other than shooting. Even though your shooting could be great as streaks goes, it could be a huge benefit, but if it's not falling, you just disappear. You need to be able to do something else. Kyrie Irving is slowly coming back. He's still not being put into the 30 minutes category. He gave you 13 tonight, but he was balling past couple of games, which is very, very good. But I like they're just taking pace. They don't want to push him full throttle yet because we're going to need this guy for the playoffs. Hopefully he could just game. He's starting to come back. That's what I would say. He's coming back. But it's just I would say slowly, keep it surely. We have Deladova giving you 10 points. He's become a very solid backup. Mozgov gave you 9 rebounds. Great. Shumpert played well, very well. 23 points, 3 out of 6 shooting from the 3-point line. This is a solid team, and this is one of the things I have to say is that the bench is giving you something. The bench is actually giving you something, and that's something that I do not see, especially in playoff time. Especially when you're putting starters out, the starters can't hold all the workload by themselves for long. Sooner or later, injury is gonna happen. People are gonna be worn out, and who are you gonna rely on? I've seen the Clippers who have very pretty good bench players, and they just fall apart. Like they get all these good key bench teams. Even now, they had Josh Smith, Austin Rivers, Paul Pierce sometimes coming off the bench. Other players and they just fall apart. This is a team that needs the bench to step up, especially at key moments where the team starters need rest, so they can come back and work some more and put the workload back on themselves. Just saying. The Timberwolves, you're dealing with rookies, with a couple of vets in the game. Of course, they're still having Kevin Garnett and Tayshaun Prince in the starting lineup. Don't know why. I can understand if it's Kevin Garnett, and Tayshaun Prince, but still, there's a point where you have to put these guys that are ready. Like you have Dang, you have Muhammad off the bench, putting up numbers, and I think they're just being limited, just being on the bench, and hopefully they could just get them out because um you have Andrew Wiggins who's balling. He balled tonight, 35 points. I think that's his career high. I'm not sure. You have Towns giving you 22 points. It's like he looks like a solid fit in the starting lineup. You have Andrew Wiggins solid lineup in the two guard. Um, you have Rudio being a playmaker. You have a couple guys coming off the bench. This is a young, mostly young team. By the side of Kevin Garnett, Tayshaun Prince, Andre Miller. Hopefully they can learn a lot from Kevin Garnett because I think this could be his last season, or next season will be his last. And that's pretty much it for now. Because for years, Timberwolves should have been in the playoffs, but they just fall short again and again and again and again. And even times when they had Kevin Love on the team, it's like nothing. Like it's usually one person putting up a huge number of points. Like Andrew Wiggins is putting up a huge number of points, or Carl Anthony Towns just putting a huge number of points, and everybody just look sloppy and dysfunctional. Not on defense, not on offense. You're just wondering how are these guys so their talent in that roster, but just you don't know what to do. So that's pretty much it for the Cavaliers Timberwolves thing. Just wanted to go over what they can improve on, what they can do. Like I said, the Cavaliers, hopefully they can rely more on their bench, so that way the starters don't have to do so much. And Minnesota Timberwolves, they need to do something. There needs to be a change or something. I don't know. I say a change in leadership, coaching or something. They need somebody that can actually work with them. So that's pretty much it for me. Peace out.